I could. I wasn't like.
Yes, I can see you. We're still missing 2 people though. So you need a lot of gear. But I want Edna to, you know, she has nothing. And she can attend the raids as well, so. Yeah, we're gonna look into it. Let's kill this first. The idea is if we only have 7 now, so we share the tank, which is Looney, and then I take the easy part because you're the better one. You take group 2. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking bitch. You know, we share tank. Fuck it, just heal. Fuck it, let's see how it goes. It makes no sense. We're only 7 people. Yeah, you get assist now. 1 second.
Wait, who?
There.
Can I get a class buff? Thank you.
See if I can heal that one. It's gonna be fun. 1 second.
Mac, you ready?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go in 3, 2, 1.
There's nothing to heal because Edna is doing everything. Rampage, spread out, spread out.
Here come the young ones.
Steep, steep, steep.
Sparky's later, they're always hungry.
Even the Ravagers' pets are bloodthirsty.
Almost overflowed, Sparky.
1 second.
Hi,
gold.
hi. Hey, mobs. Welcome to the most random thing ever.
We don't have any strength to use this, do we? Okay. The idea is that we need Edna on her stage and she needs gear. I want to know, Converse, what do you need? What do you have? Like, do you have faucet? You believe we gave you faucet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And Taunt, you got faucet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you linked all that, yeah.
But Converse got very bad implant, even worse than mine.
I see. Let's see, what else we have? I don't need Giannis, apparently. You don't.
Stuck.
John, you don't need anything, right? For storm modes.
Only relics and the
I
airplane. It
somehow
doesn't matter.
rolled with strange. Even someone needs strange implant, just take it from me.
Yeah, just keep it.
Please.
Just keep it. Yeah, Edna, you can take it. Can you give the implant to stunt to your girlfriend?
Yeah, sure.
Just both? Just it's sorted?
He's trading it for lunch.
Yeah. Edna, did you get 2 implants?
Yeah, she got the one with the strain, and I gave her
Yeah.
the unassembled one.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Kirby, you wanna take the upper one? Oh, no, man.
Alright, let's talk a bit. I had my microphone turned off. How are you guys? How the hell does my stream have 13 likes with only 7 people watching? Maybe it carries over from the previous time I was streaming. Weird.
Yeah, Source Length had to change it.
This wasn't planned. I wasn't supposed to do that story mode, but someone said someone needs gear, so why not? And also, I've decided to give it another test for the new beta streaming platform for YouTube. I don't know what YouTube is doing. They still say that the YouTube streaming platform is still in development, still not ready. And yet there is a new streaming feature available to some channels. For some reason it's available to my main channel, this one, but it's not available to my second channel where I would love to stream some other games that I don't do on Twitch. Because you know, I usually stream Star Wars The Old Republic on Twitch. And I would like to keep it so. This is supposed to be set for minimum latency, which means hopefully the chat delay will not be as horrible as it used to be before. I also think it's gonna be very cool. I completely messed up the damn buttons that I was supposed to click. Wow, my hand was like 3 buttons to the right. I don't know why. And this new streaming platform that YouTube has released as a in a beta stage at the moment, I guess it's just one continuous stream. I stop it and it keeps going and counting on the same
Looney,
stats.
can you grip the left ad?
I just used my grip.
Ah, I see, I see. I just see the hell of it. Or it.
I forgot to check if I'm streaming with NVIDIA encoder. Oh yes, I am. 6000 kilobits per second with NVIDIA. I know to some of you probably it's a weird feeling watching stream live on YouTube. It's just the same gameplay.
You're in time for Bulo's weekly booze delivery to Ravagers Cove.
That could have been better 16,000 DPS on
We
that
are
pool.
not going to use
have
any
been
of the
20.
barrels, Looney. But if you do like we do on hard mode, you just around 10% each run up. Just run up and place the barrage.
Well,
and then
Twitch is
just make
also
sure you have
moving
aggro
towards
and
the
jump down to the
HTML
boss.
player, which
Again.
is a very good move.
So no
Very
barrels, just make
desired
sure
one.
you're furthest away as usually.
Everybody's
and the
trying
rest
to
of us
berry
just
flash as
punch up
quick
on
as
his
possible.
ass. So, do a ready check when you're good to go. And pull.
Okay.
There are
And
still too
remember
many
to stand up.
social features missing from the
Three,
YouTube streaming
two,
service.
1.
But they promised all of those to be available when the new platform launches,
And healers can do this a bit
gamingyoutube.com.
in the beginning. If you need a grip back down, just pull it out. Tons, watch your aggro, guys. Yeah, spread out now, spread out. Try to give healers room in the middle so we can reach you all. Try to place these circles in the corners where that spawns. Spread out, guys, spread out. I have aggro. Don't need from that. Remember to spread out. You are welcome to use med packs if you haven't already. Sick Akron. You have to make sure to pick up the ads, Akron's ads.
Yeah. They're killing us.
Yeah, you have to, yeah. There's, yeah, whatever. Just kill him. Watch out in the middle, there's ass spawn. I'm gonna bubble out. I know it doesn't really matter now, but try to place the barrage on the ads.
Blasted Bulo, come in. Why aren't you acting?
Well, they still killing.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Usbus.
gonna try to get a barrel and pull them in the barrage.
No,
Because then
they're
it
not
doesn't
sponsoring me, of course. It's just a casual try. Because I wasn't planning to stream, and this one's gonna be probably be no more than 1 hour. Plus, you see, I don't have my webcam. I didn't start all the other things. I just quickly clicked one button. Hi, Zed. Oh, hello to the chat as well. Wow, we have a chat now. Hey, guys. Welcome to the clumsy chat system of YouTube.
Converse, do you miss the headpiece for 6 set? What do you miss for 6
You
set?
have to admit, guys, 720p with 60 frames per
You
second
don't have it.
at a
have it.
6000
Yeah,
kilobits
don't you
per
have it?
second rate.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's like twice
Yeah, no, you don't have
better
it, obviously, right?
than everything I do on Twitch. On Twitch, usually it's 720p 30 FPS with up to 3000 kilobits per second.
And those tank pants for...
It is supposed to be set to a minimum
No, but-
latency, minimum delay.
sure you
So
use it,
if
though.
you tell me that the chat delay is less than 30 seconds, I would be extremely happy. Plus, this
No,
is a
it's
beta
just,
stage for a new
I
streaming
have
platform.
the, you
It's
know,
still the
I
old
could
one, the
reverse
chat is still
engineer, but I do
crappy, the
have
dashboard
recipe
is
already, so I
incredibly
don't have to
messy,
make it,
and
so
I've showed it in my previous
doesn't
random
matter.
stream that I did. The video is unlisted. If you, by some
Just
reason, want
continue.
to find it, it's somewhere on my
Remember
website.
the ads on the right that comes
Okay, let's do a test.
from there?
When you hear
After
me
the first
say
time
the
you
word
start.
now, type it, now.
Just rotate your AV fonts.
Well, either nobody responded, or maybe the chat is, the delay is not the same always. Yeah, that's a lot longer than what I'm hoping for.
And again, this pack, remember, you get CC'd. If you don't have AV on already, you just wait with the bull. It's gonna be
If there was an option to show chat overlay, it would be much easier for me to determine exactly how long the delay is, because that's how I check things on Twitch, depending on the current number of viewers, because this is important for Twitch. I guess everybody knows it. The more viewers you have, the lower the latency and the chat delay is on Twitch. I don't think that's the case for YouTube. And another thing YouTube always had, and they will have, transcoding options. You see, if you don't want to watch my stream on a greedy 6000 kilobits per second, because maybe it stutters for you,
And you can pull
maybe
the
your
left
internet connection is worse, you have the option to choose what you want to do and how you want to watch it. That's just a feature too expensive for Twitch. After 4 years of their existence, it's still too expensive for them. Although the last few times that I've been streaming to Twitch,
Forceful, by the way.
They have been giving me transcoding option automatically because, well, my stream is popular enough to be among the
Is there
first
anyone who wants decorations?
1, 2, or 3 streams when
Yeah,
I'm
no
streaming
one's.
live Star Wars: The Old Republic. And usually lately Twitch has been upgrading their hardware capacity for transcoding servers, so they can do that.
Anyone want this?
I'm a little bit
Anyone
confused with the likes. I think it
want?
carries them over from the previous time, from the previous stream. And about a week or 2 weeks ago, hey Mike, I did a very random 20-ish minute stream when I actually by accident started streaming live, because that's the very first time they changed the system and they introduced the, how do you call it? Well, it's beta. Let me show you if you want, actually. Well, I don't know if you want, but I won't ask you. The stream key is hidden, so there is no problem showing anything and everything. Let's see. Oh, that's what my dashboard looks like. Very, very clumsy, very, well, better than the previous one, I have to say that. The previous dashboard, it is still available to my other channel because I don't have the new beta stream platform on Vogue videos. I would love to though. Why YouTube? It's just accidentally today, mate. Don't worry, I'm not leaving Twitch, I'm not ditching it. Today, accidentally, for a short stream, probably an hour or so, I've decided to just fire it up and do a comparison. I didn't have a video prepared for today because I'm desperately tired. That's actually one of the reasons why I've decided not to switch on my webcam. And the audience here on YouTube, because people don't expect live streams on YouTube and they don't know how to behave around those. I don't expect 50, 60, 100 people to show up. There is a chance a lot bigger number would show up on Twitch,
the other tank taunted off you.
which will eventually allow me to take it a lot more casual.
Converse you to the
Plus, here on my
Builders of
YouTube
Cool
channel,
on
the
Storm
chance for
Marisa
someone
on the
random to
Ravagers.
stumble upon and start asking, why is this game still alive?
Yeah, no.
Are you crazy to still play that
don't
dead
think so.
game? It's been
Converse
dead
can
since
do those.
2009. And
If it doesn't
I
work,
don't have to
I'm
worry
gonna help
about
you,
these
just
random
pull it
things.
out.
Here, it's just me and you,
yeah.
my subscribers and
Remember to
followers,
kill
the
the
people who
devices
know
if
what
they're
I'm
near the
doing and
console,
why I'm
where the
doing it.
recover might show up. If they're in the bottom left or right corner, don't even bother. So let's go.
Hey,
Honors
Snoopy.
is fight, so.
Hi, Jason.
And he does as
A
well.
lot of you have different names, and it's gonna be a hell for me if I'm going to start streaming a little bit more often to YouTube to start connecting
Okay,
names and
3,
remembering
2,
who is who.
1.
And DBS first, Edna, please.
I don't know what you mean by Revan piece. Do you have the 198 gear? Of course, most of my gear is 198. If you're talking about an outfit from Revan, I think I have a few, but I don't like it usually,
Let's
the
shoot
set,
lasers
so
blind
I
spot.
don't use it.
You can respawn the whole thing. Just make sure. Thank you.
The fire does, well, it does damage actually. A lot less, but it still does damage in story mode.
Yeah, Loon, you have to tell. Yes, thank you.
I should have brought my commando to make it even more casual and lazy.
Oh, the cleanse.
Why? How dare you stun me?
Let's shoot lasers up.
If you notice the huge downtime I'm leaving on precision, that's not the way you play combat. I'm just too lazy for this story mode to push it. To push the limits of the spec, I mean.
Droid is stuck.
I can't see any people.
Stand back. Thank you.
The boss and all the challenges are way too easy.
We can pass a bit, Edna.
You can't have it, it's bound to me, man.
Let's shoot lasers up behind
At least the piece I have. I don't know if I get something new from the cartel market or
Yes,
from
can
the
help with
store.
that.
I'm not sure if I can share it, probably.
It's just we can help on.
But I don't have any of
on
those.
this fight on the story mode.
Droid is going left.
Yeah.
Havoc Squad
Make
is
sure it doesn't
observing.
kill it.
I like that.
Shoot lasers in the middle of the room.
Maybe it's a
about-
better thing than I didn't bring my trooper. I don't want to embarrass him in front of the Havoc Squad.
There you have the tone when you don't have it. shoot lasers with a boss. Taunt,
Yep.
Where is stuck again?
so it box constantly.
So to those of you who have seen this same
Anyone who
fight
uses this is
with the
only
same
Looney,
character
right?
and point of view on
Thumb.
Twitch, can you compare
Thumb,
the
can you use
quality?
I can use it.
I already have the 192 set piece.
I see. I thought you can use the boss, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Set bonus gloves, stunt, do you have those? Converse, do you have those?
No.
No.
I have those.
You have those. Stunt, you have only 4, so you don't have 5, right?
Yeah.
Why I can't give this to Edmund? Okay, trade me in a second.
Alright, this is here.
The boss told me to mess you up for good. You're in for it
Oh,
now.
you went there, I see.
Gameplay, chat, take a casual stroll, be lazy. I don't know if I can come up with any other descriptions for this kind of streams.
Looney, are you most comfy tanking the boss or the master?
The big one.
The big one. Can you take that? And John, you take the master. You're comfy doing that?
Yeah, no problem.
Make a countdown, let's go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Remember that dispatch is go.
Well, Eden, remember you can advance a bit here in the beginning. Yeah.
Well, I muted the microphone again so I don't bother you with the constant hard clicks, which are inevitable whenever you play a melee class, especially a demanding multiple abilities melee class such as the Sentinel. Oh, interesting. Hey Rox. Oh, I'm doing fine. Good news today, we have again hot water because it was missing for about 10 days. Some construction events were happening around the neighborhood and I had to stop it. It was really challengeable without hot water. You had to use other means and other resources. Electricity is damn expensive.
You done it now. Here comes the boss.
So professional? What is professional? I have a feeling you're mocking me.
Eden, if you focus Looney Falcon, I focus John.
Okay.
It's just he's out of range otherwise. So.
Overhead. No one takes all those Ravagers and lives.
I take Taunt too. You take the right break. And just pull out if you need help.
I'm so careful not to overlap the damn bomb areas because of the hard mode requirements, and I keep forgetting that this is not a fact here. We don't kill each other, we don't knock each other off when we overlap the bomb areas.
Yeah, remember to move to the right side. Not the right, but the right. This is not good.
These stacks in hard mode are going to just kill me if I take them like this, without paying attention and without using cooldowns, actually groups of cooldowns to survive. You know the one bad thing is there is no way to watch the chat here on YouTube without watching how many people are live connected at the moment. And this is very distracting and sometimes unpleasant. I don't like watching the numbers changing all the time. It's a wrong thing for anybody doing their own gameplay on stream. Don't go away, you'll miss the boss.
Yeah, thanks for that. Always out of range. Find them.
It's not exactly at the same time, and I'm used to this. I still believe, after almost 4 years of playing the class, Sentinel is truly the most demanding class in terms of multiple abilities used, even in combat spec. Combat spec, out of the 3 disciplines for the Sentinel, is, in my opinion at least, the one requiring the least amount of different abilities to make it, well, to squeeze in every last bit of its potential. When you play Concentration, and especially when you play Watchman or Annihilation for the Empire, the nightmare is full there. You have so much more number of abilities that you have to juggle through. You have to use most of them, if not all of them. That was boss number 4.
Need a hop over to Cortani's ship. Gotta make sure that backstabber doesn't get away.
I don't know if I even need the elite comms. Wow, I've bought something. Probably some trash gear to sell.
Yeah,
to
there's an
junk vendors.
offhander if anyone needs.
Very good news is I'm not
Just
capped. I
roll if
can
you
actually
need it.
loot stuff.
Or just link whatever you replace.
Got some nerve, you bunch of loonies. Sticking your
Edna, you
noses
don't
where
want
they're
offhand
burned.
stunt.
Gotta cut
No,
the
of course, it's
rubber.
not just one
I
button.
don't.
What you are referring to
Maybe
is macro usage, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't use macros, and this game is actually not
Do you need
designed
it?
for macro
Don't-
system.
No. And John doesn't need it.
I'm just pressing quickly, spamming abilities one after another. There is an option for those of you who don't know, right here somewhere. Let me find it first, and then maybe I'll show it. Oh, that's the one. Ability action queue window. This means that 0.75 of a second is the ability delay. So if you press your abilities quick, you can actually queue them one after another. Yeah, this is a weird occasion, man. You see the sun less than 2 weeks for the whole year. Embrace it. I don't think I've ever jumped there. Do you think it's possible? Of course it's possible.
The opposite here.
Hey, how come I have expertise, damn it? What did I forget? Oh, an enhancement. No, an earpiece. I have an earpiece. There we go.
Knock yourself out.
That's my
Ooh,
full
there's a
PvE gear now,
lot
because
there.
apparently it is very needed. I could do this in PvP gear, probably. Just no problems. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the weird streaming platform. Enjoy it because it's gonna be short. It doesn't tell me. Oh wait, it does tell how long I've been, but it tells me on my dashboard. Does it tell anywhere on the watch page for you guys how long the stream has been online? It says live here. The good thing, another good thing about the HTML player and the YouTube's powerful system is that you can actually go back in time and watch what happened 2, 3, 5 minutes ago. Oh yes, I did watch the new Terminator and I liked it, even though it's the worst by far Terminator movie. But I'm a fan of Arnie and I loved what he did. He didn't say too many words because you know that he's paid to say every word. I mean, he's paid by word, by number of words probably. Or at least that's the rumor. And they didn't give me too much to say and too many lines. I don't stream often on YouTube. This is the very second time I'm streaming since they started changing the streaming platform slowly. And before that I've done probably 3-4 streams in total.
So soon, did you? Want you to be my new business partners. They're on their way right now.
Maybe it's because I've been doing heavy rendering on the PC and it didn't unload from the RAM properly or something else, but it is very, very laggy tonight. I don't think it's because of the stream. OBS doesn't take that much. Yes, it's streaming with 60 FPS, guys. But most of the load is going on the NVIDIA hardware encoder.
From the group, and you know the rest. Let's go. The best in the start, Edna. That's usually.
I don't know about delay. One thing is certain, the quality is better, far better.
It's
especially if I stream with the CPU encoder, it's gonna be like almost as if you're watching a normal video, which is never ever possible on Twitch. So this is one huge advantage.
Always say, why leave them alive when you can kill them? Ha! Well, I don't really cut you people in anyway. But hey, Extract your aura while the upper hand.
I want the wings as well, but I would never pay for them. I've won them once fair and square long ago. If I'm paying for the wings, I would prefer to pay Bioware for a newly released, eventually token. That would allow me to transfer them to the whole legacy, or at least just one-time token to transfer them to another character. That would be cool.
Just a guess, if you're not already. Thank you.
Unfortunately, for both me, you, and everybody else who's willing to keep doing endgame progression stuff, first, we won't have any progression for the next 12 months. Because of the old flashpoints and operations being rehashed and scaled up. Second, because many or most of the hardcore players are left or are leaving the game. As I've mentioned multiple times in different occasions, that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's still Star Wars, and if I can't do endgame progression and serious PvP, I would probably be happy with just doing the story. And if I really start missing PvP and endgame ops, I will find a new game to do that from. Not from in. Where I won't leave this one. Well, actually, if the guild is dead at the moment, this is just something temporary. Remember, there is the case where in the summer most guilds died, many new ones are formed, people just regroup, meet old friends, meet new friends. That's absolutely normal. I needed a couple seconds to recalculate, but for 4 summers, this is the 4th one since I started playing the game, and since the game exists, it's been exactly the same always, and I'm not paying too much attention to this anymore. Because I know that things will get better in the fall. And this fall is gonna be even more special than the previous ones.
Don't go above 3 and I'm gonna kill you.
Not just because of the expansion, just because there's gonna be an unseen ever before hype about Star Wars because of the movie. And everything where is the title of Star Wars will be involved, this game included. Wow, that was some long push.
It's on the go.
Nice try.
It's just I got knocked back so I took this shit.
Nice try. Nice try.
Yeah, Luna, you can tell.
there you have it, the name of the guild, because it's a little bit complicated to read and I always struggle reading it. You can read it for yourself.
Yeah,
It's a
Louis.
brand new, recently formed guild, I think about a month ago, a couple months ago, I'm not sure. It's hard to call it a progression guild because there is no progression at the moment. Many of the players are mostly focusing on PvP. And I'm trying to regain the love, the love for Star Wars The Old Republic's PvP. Oh, he's done. Red Hot Chili Peppers, really? That's a nice name. My favorite boss fight? Well, it used to be the second one from the Dread Palace, Nightmare version, of course. Because the story mode is boring and the hard mode is not challenging enough, but the Nightmare version was very decent. I've always liked Kefes, but I never had a chance to beat him in Nightmare mode when it was progression. I beat Kefes Nightmare a little bit later, I can't remember anymore when that happened.
I'll try to reverse some of the mods then.
Congrats, Mark. Good achievement.
Chess piece, who needs that?
Just please tell me you brought a normal group setup and not 8 commandos, 8 troopers,
Don, do you
or
have
8 bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Converse?
I don't need this.
Well, my team is dead, mate. Everybody left, just stopped playing or moved to level up in WoW. So I had nobody left to play, and I've decided to join these guys and keep my ops activity at least a little bit active, even though it's a lot casual now, a lot more casual.
Implant.
They are far behind on progression compared to what I was with my team on Duxon Racing before.
Converse, what do you have? If you want this.
Someone else needs it.
But I don't want something serious in this specific moment in the middle of August. I still have that very important and why should I call it? Tricky, time-consuming project in my work, real-life work.
We are gonna clear. I know you hate
and
it,
until I
we
finish
do
it, I
quick
can't
sample
devote
sacrifice
to
story
some
modes.
serious
I think we
raiding
take a short break
again.
till like 8:30.
Hopefully I'll be done by middle of September.
9 minutes.
And I'll see what I'll be doing then.
Make sure to get some fresh air and chill. But it is really boring. The storm wars, which just
You've said it very well, Vitralad. Forgive me if I read it wrong.
But yeah, temple sacrifice in.
But yeah, if I wanted to hunt the views, I would probably
we done
start
after
off
that?
with this game, and when I gained the player base, the constant
look into
views
that.
and supporters, I would
I'm
move
not
to something
sure
much
I'm
more
up for
popular,
the
or
task
at least
of
expand the
healing
channel
Walker. It is
with other games, but I'm trying to keep it
186
clean
games.
and clear for now, simply
don't
because of
think
my
it'll
passion
work.
and love for Star Wars.
Well, we can look at it at that point.
I'll have a quick smoke. Be right back.
Sorry, just took off my headphones. Did you say anything?
Yeah, taking quick smoke.
Yeah.
It's not just about wanting to raid, experience the will to wipe, to pay repair bills, to be persistent, to show up on time. These are things that today's population in the game really struggles to embrace and understand. And I'm not saying this to blame anybody. It's just the general situation in the game, or at least in my server. It could be different on other servers. I'm sure it is. Everybody's point of view is different, thank God. The little YouTube community. Well said. My YouTube community is actually twice bigger than my Twitch. Wow, you said it as if you don't like my accent. Come on, that's not fair. Game-wide Warzone. I'm not sure what you mean. Like cross-server? You know that for almost 2 years now, BioWare has been working for something better than cross-server queue. Because I was distracted talking to you guys, I've just asked our raid leader. He said we're going for the next one because apparently people still need gear from the other story mode. So in a few minutes, we're going to the temple. I hope you're still around. And I'm moving my hands, I'm doing gestures as if my webcam is on. Haha. The orange gear is not free, mate. I can't do that. And most of it is bound on pickup. The one that isn't costs cartel coins, and I'm not giving away cartel coins just because someone asks. If I start doing that, everybody will start asking. You see my point? I have to screenshot this. Vox accent is superior to everyone else. Oh, Darth Vader doesn't have an accent, or at least I don't see his thing as an accent, but the voice is just unbeatable. Can you imagine if you can combine my accent with Darth Vader's voice? Wahaha. The webcam is in front of me, it's just turned off because I have no lights in the room. I've decided to stream in the dark. I don't know if that sounds weird, strange, or wrong, but this is the case. Yeah, actually the room is completely dark and nothing else is lit up except for the 3 screens in front of me. This is absolutely not a suitable environment for a webcam, and you would be seeing a very lit, weird forehead of my head because everything else would be dark and shadowed. Ooh, I haven't reset it. Well, since I know you, you've been back and away from the game at least 2 or 3 times, so these 3 months, that's not a surprise to me. I know it's bad for the eyes, yes I know, but sometimes I do that because, well, you know, in the dark everything looks more colorful, stronger. Well, okay, there is a 4th screen here to the left of me, it's the TV. So it's not a complete darkness. Also, you have to admit the best movies are the ones that you watch in complete darkness. When you go to the cinema and watch a movie there, all the extra lights that people sometimes forget or just don't want to turn off for, how do you call it? Emergencies, the emergent exit and everything else. This is so frustrating and annoying depending on the layout and the design of the cinema room. But it is inevitable, and if they turn them off, the movie looks better. I don't know why I'm sharing this. Simply because it's an AFK moment and I have nothing better to talk about. Help me, give me a topic. I do realize I'm talking stupid things and rubbish. Change Gamma. Hi Chris, I haven't seen you in a while. Don't tell me you've left the game as well. Usually you were greeting my marauder every single time that when I log into him, regardless of whether I notice it and have a time to respond. Sometimes I don't see it. And I haven't seen you lately. I am doing something similar, just like Raux described, but I can't afford to stay completely away from the game because I don't have anything better to play. Even though I've almost finished Dragon Age, I'm preparing, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes for the next few days. Probably I'll work on them in the weekend. And those of you who enjoyed the game and have been following the series on my other channel, I really believe that you guys will enjoy these. They are extremely heavy on story because we are getting the end point with the final confrontation, the final duel.
Okay.
And I'm actually excited for myself to see finally the end of the game story. Not the game itself, there is so much more to be explored and done in Dragon Age. But I want to push the story to its end, because after that I'll most likely start, resume doing things on my own without recording. Recording takes like 3-4 times the amount of time as to prepare the video compared to if I just played the game for myself. And I want to start playing The Witcher 3. I bought the game, I bought some DLCs. There are some free DLCs available, and I really want to start exploring it. Oh, Lana looks like a very, very different, completely different person. Hi, Deep Slice. Welcome to the weird chat. Why weird? Because YouTube's chat system is really crap. This must be like a record. Yes, just next to the chat, I see the damn numbers of people watching now. I hate doing this. Nice. I do predict a server merge. Yep, they won't describe it as a server merge, but ever since they've lowered the server transfers to, what was it, 90 cartel coins, I've started thinking that at the end of the summer, EA is planning a server merge. I know it's bigger, yes, I know. That's why I'm not very sure if I want to start recording it, because, you know, my second channel is not popular enough to justify me spending the same amount of time I spent for my SWTOR videos. And my problem personally is when I make a video, I want it to be as perfect as I can make it with the capabilities and the skills I have. But when I compare a video from my main channel that will receive a few hundreds or thousand views, and then I compare it time-wise, the time I spent working with it, with a video that will receive barely 50, 60, maybe 100 views ever on my second channel, it makes me a little bit weary. But I'm patient. I'm waiting. I'm doing everything I can for the channel to grow. I didn't work that hard on my SWTOR channel at first as well. Everything came slowly and naturally. It's easy because the channel had a strong purpose. One game only, and I was doing everything and anything about that game. When it is a global gaming channel, it is a lot harder. Of course, there is no such thing as perfect. Every time I make a video, regardless of what the topic on the video is, 2 days later I decide, oh hell, I could have done that a lot better. I could have switched this. I could have spent another half an hour tweaking this or that. And that's not a possibility, it's actually happening to me every single time I create my videos. The feeling is strongest when I'm rewatching my videos, the lore videos. They are the ones, along with the guides that I make, especially the class guides, they are the ones that take me the most time, the most personal time. But the lore videos actually take even longer because of the research. My class research is done through gameplay, and I do play the game pretty much on daily basis, so that's not really research. When I start writing scripts and thinking before the script, thinking about the next lore video, I read a hell of a lot of information on Wikipedia and pretty much every Star Wars source and resource available. If there is nothing to do at work, I would love to do that all day, but unfortunately these days, with this huge project that is dragging on and will probably keep happening and preventing me from spending more time with my favorite game and spending time outside, damn it.
Yeah, you're close.
I won't be able to make, for example, part 2 of the Great Galactic War lore video.
John just
everybody
backed
so far liked it, even though I was hoping the video would receive more views and more bigger response, just
Sorry,
comments,
same
likes,
shit.
and things like
It's okay.
that.
Okay.
With I think about 3,000 views or
we'll do
2,000
like we do
something.
on hard modes, except
It's
we
extremely
just put the
positive so far,
SWTORs
and it
instead of-
makes me happy.
instead of having them outside.
Those, I don't remember
to
anymore,
place the
2,
red
3,
string
4
probably not on
days
top
of
people.
work I've spent.
But just run away with it. Swap at 8 stacks, max 10. I'm gonna
Ernest,
kill
you can see my full hardware spec on my Twitch page. Yes, I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm forwarding you over to Twitch. Weird, right? But I don't have space on any of the YouTube pages long enough
And I can see
with
Edna is
big enough
otherwise.
text box to allow me to display all the hardware specs. And every single one of them that I'm currently using is linked with an Amazon link to check its price if you want to on my Twitch page. It is a fairly decent hardware system, though, I have to admit, especially with the latest component upgrade was the video card. This is really the name of the guild? Red Hot Chili Peppers? Seriously, nobody's complaining, nobody's blaming, reporting you for stealing a name?
Edna, I have a challenge for you.
Really?
Yeah, you take group 1. No, bullshit. We share the tanks, right? Healing
Which-
wise, we just share the
My
tanks.
channel on Twitch has exactly the same name, and
you
you should
heal
find links to my
right
Twitch
side of
channel
the
on my
river and
website and here on
reverse
YouTube.
stunt on yourself.
Hey, I
I
haven't
do
mentioned
both
my new
myself.
website to anybody yet. See, I'm
So
live
that's the
streaming with the
challenge. If
purpose
you
of
struggle,
talking
let me
about
know.
these things.
Then I'll definitely help you.
Anyone
Okay,
who has
well,
never visited my
Twitch
website,
already.
In fact, no. Maybe I should.
Yeah, I was asking the right group.
Yeah. So you take right. Oh, I see. Go out at 8, max 10 stacks. Try 8.
hello Ukraine. What are you, 1 hour behind? Are you on +2 at the moment?
Yep.
It is evening, that's for
3,
sure.
2, 1. We usually tank it where here.
Oh, Balmora. You know, I've been thinking for a very, very incredibly long time now to join at least one of my olds and start doing conquest with a guild that is indeed active on the conquest tabs. Because this is along with the GS
Okay,
of,
that's incoming.
what was
Just
it, GSF,
get some
Galactic
aggro and bring it
Starfighter.
to the boss.
These are the two things in the game that I pretty
Watch
much
your
never
stacks,
do.
you're on 8, most of you. Yeah, just converge, just let it be there, it's fine. If you have aggro, roll it to the tank or get to the tank with it.
Oh, wait. Really? Ukraine is in the same time zone as us? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were one ahead. No, wait, one behind.
7
Silly me,
stacks.
not knowing the European time
For
zones.
some reason, John have stacks as well. Yeah, ads incoming, just pick up and bring it to the boss.
The Secret Council,
we've got
isn't that
11
the same
stacks.
guild
It's
Madmar is
fine,
in?
kill the ads and we'll walk out.
Do you know who Madmar is?
Well, if you have 13 stacks, Saka.
I usually have about 26.
Oh, bastard. Yeah, it's not because it's hard to heal, it's just I want to, do it like as close to hard mode as possible. So.
Yeah, I removed them.
Curry switch.
Yeah, so. Use aggro reset fun. Yeah, you definitely take a lot of attacks without much trouble. A story mode.
guarantee you Revan isn't taking his sweet time in there.
Yeah, what is the implant or something?
We're 7 because one of the people didn't want to do story mode. He got bored with story mode, and yes, of course, I'm bored with the story modes as well. But I don't want to
Yeah,
leave the
there's
guys who
this-
need the gear. And obviously, for
Edna,
story
I don't
mode,
know
you
if you
don't
can
need a
use
full
it.
team, regardless of the
There's a
gear.
relic.
Unfortunately, my team didn't want to do that while we were active.
Okay, anyone
But I
use the
several
relic?
times requested them to help me and do some
Don't be
kind of a
shy,
mini
just roll.
achievement, do these operations in story mode with with 4 or 5 people.
Yeah,
With
keep
5
it
it's
to,
totally doable. I wanted to do it with 4 people, decent gear.
Okay.
But there
I
weren't
don't really
enough
mind.
people interested back then,
Not
and
really
now
needed, but
those
Are you
people
sure?
who had the gear
Yeah.
available
Are you
are
sure?
away from the game.
Give it to him, I got already.
Okay, both of you
Slash.
roll. I take highest roll. Just roll.
I
Slash roll,
already
please.
rolled, okay.
1 and you. You might be able to use mods later, so just save it. All these bubbles.
That must be a bug. I refreshed the watch page and the commentaries are gone. I can still see them in the dashboard, but they're gone from the watch page.
Remember, it's not yet, is it?
Any of you guys who doesn't see the comments on the right side
No, mine.
next to the video,
It's easy to track to right side, watch out.
that happened to you?
Yeah, tank the mobs on top of the guy in the back.
Connected.
Obviously, if you don't have a chat option,
Target
you won't be able to respond.
deal with this down here. Okay, nice. Watch the AoE on as well. There's a loose add-on converse.
Why would you want to have 1,000 people? You know how hard it would be to manage? What was the hard cap? Was it 500, 550, or was it 450? I used to remember that, now I don't anymore. Have I said how much I hate that pool? It's really frustrating. But I know that everybody doing that in ops, they always mean well. When I was playing my Sage 3 years ago, every time I did a pull was to annoy someone
Fucking hell. Oh yeah.
or
John
remind
used
them that
CC,
they're
right?
late.
Yeah.
Stop the big bear. Thank you. Now we do like last time. We share tanks, you do right side. There's gonna be a lot of pressure. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on you, and you just call out if needed. I will help if I see someone is about to die, but yeah.
Cup of coffee would be nice.
Thon, you do bombs, similar to hard mode, and Looney, you take what are you used to on this? You're on 2. Okay, remember as last time to taunt unit 1 after the grapple that doesn't exist on Storm or whatever it's called, so I don't think it's necessary. All know the tactics, so let's go and remember to DPS in the beginning, Adna.
We skip the first bomb, right?
Yes.
The mercenary is a good class for
And
both
try to
PvP,
position
for both
properly,
PvP and
don't fuck up with the
PvE,
white
for both
circle.
DPS and the heal, yeah.
Volunteer
But to be
3,
proficient,
2, 1.
unless you are only caring about the story modes, you will have to master the class at least a little bit. It's not just having it at level 60 or 65, it would be nice if you build up some experience with it. And gear. Although I have expectations and prediction that the gear will matter a lot less with the new expansion, compared to the previous expansions, that is. You know, every time we leveled up 5 levels in the past with the Huts expansion and with the Raven expansion, our gear was always in the very, very bottom of the usefulness table, and we had to start grinding all over. I don't think that would be exactly the case with this expansion. Maybe because the new content will be 10 new operations. I don't know how many are the new ops actually, I haven't counted. Can someone count how many operations do we have in the game? But I'm really curious to see how exactly the gear will be spread around. Maybe it will be all with commendations. Why not? That actually sounds like a very plausible and logical outcome. When you have a chance to do so many ops, the gear will not be a token that drops from specific bosses. It's gonna be purchasable with commendations. Unfortunately, unless they come up with a brand new type of commendations for these token pieces, and if they bind it to... Then bind it to the ultimates and allow people to start farming ultimates like mad, the gearing will be very obsolete very soon. 9 ops. Oh yes, unfortunately you have to count to borrow as an operation. Because it is a weekly. Stop targeting me. I'm a good guy. Let me do my DPS.
Usually Edna don't run to the middle just for the hell of hard mode tactics.
I've never done the world boss on Yavin. Should I be ashamed? Those of you who have done it, share with me how challengeable he is. Nobody in our team wanted to do that apparently because there wasn't any decent loot attached to it. How the hell did you get them up to 13? I don't think there are 13 ops. What bosses are you counting for operations that they're not supposed to be counted? They've listed those, oh damn you, they've listed all the names with an operation weekly logs in one of the developer blogs. But I forgot to count them. I've actually read all of the names on one of my videos, and yet I still don't remember the number.
Got a couple failures here. Rerouting power.
That was almost perfect in regards to bombs and killing it, so thank you for that.
I must be forgetting one of the boss ops.
You can use the...
One is obviously to borrow. What is the second one? Is it the world boss on Yavin that you count as an ops? Bye bye, Mark. Thanks a lot for stopping by, mate.
Converse, you can use that, right?
I hope you have enjoyed
Please.
the different approach to streaming tonight.
Sorry, what?
You can use that, right?
And the buggy and weird YouTube chat system didn't upset you too much. It did upset me.
The gun in chat.
I don't think it's any better though.
No, but you might be able to use the mods and enhancements. Earpiece.
Hey, for those of you who are here, did you guys remember to check out my monthly giveaway? If you haven't done that, there is a video about it with plenty of links leading to the page on my website, or you can just visit my website, the news section, and find the news about the monthly giveaway. It's 3,000 cartel coins this month, so don't miss out.
Remember to stay
Most, if not all of you, are following me on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter and Facebook anyway, so you just have to register there. And you know that these cartel coins that I'm giving away, they are not from BioWare, they are not from me, they are your cartel coins from the people who have used my referral links during the month. And depending on the number of people using these links throughout the month, I know how much I will be able to give away next month.
No. It doesn't really matter. Personally, I just
So this is my way of saying thank you and giving back. You probably know that I almost never use cartel coins for myself, so in this case these 12.7k, most of them came from people using my referral links, subscribing to the game with my links.
I haven't healed this character like for 2 years.
No, that's nice. Just nice to try everything.
In other words, go and take what's yours.
And see numbers, comparisons. I'm just most interested in damage taken, which is really fucking good in this game. I don't really care so much about the DPS or healing done, efficient healing. Just damage taking, what usage of cooldown there is.
This is that you preparing me to see something.
Yeah.
Star parts which I haven't seen yet.
No, you're doing good. You know, I'm pretty sure you can solo hit this, even in this player. At least the fight was done so far. But that is because people apparently take very little damage, which is very good. We don't have 3 tanks as usually. Not gonna name any names again, so. Yeah, sorry for asking, just bad luck.
We can skip those, right?
Not these. But the next you can. That is when you can hold if it's not a red.
Just realized the title of
These you can skip
YouTube
that.
says Ravagers, and we finished that probably an hour ago. Don't know. Not an hour, maybe 40 minutes.
Etna Semash usually we... Okay, by the way, John, do you have diverse gear? Just somewhat, something you can diverse in.
Starting to lose your
No, I
signal.
don't have DPS gear in this gear.
Looney, you have a bit, right?
Yeah, but it's in the bank.
Let me ask
I
you
see.
something else
Do we have,
that
like,
would
a
probably
bank
be
block or
important for
No,
me
but you know it
on the
doesn't really
streamer
matter.
side
Just
on
do
YouTube.
it without the
Any
text
of you
stuff,
guys sees any advertisement
I
from
just tried to
YouTube
fit
whenever
in
you
more
open the video? This
No,
one
I mean, she
specifically.
does.
I know YouTube puts advertisements
should.
on all of my other
Should I
videos,
click?
but I don't
No,
know
no,
what
just
they
stay-
do
just
with the
stay
live
tight.
stream.
It's
So,
fine.
is it like
needed.
Twitch? Do you see a short ad
when we
before
haven't
you
done
actually get access to the
first,
video stream?
Do you want to assign
It is dependent
that so
on
we have
region, and
one
because
each?
there are no many advertisers
Are you
on
comfortable
our region
saying
here in
we'll
Bulgaria
take the
locally,
middle one?
I almost
I
never
think Wolf
see
should take
ads
the
in front of
closest one as
videos.
the melee, and then the gunslinger the
Or if I
farther
see it, are
away,
usually
and
other
you take the
people's
middle one.
videos that serve like
Can we do
ads.
it like that?
Yeah, sure.
And will you okay fine with that?
Well, I didn't hear.
You
Fine
take
with
the
what?
closest stat.
Oh, sure, sure. What about the positioning? We're one person short.
Yeah, we have to heal through it. If it fails, it's probably gonna fail. But we just, as healers, has to step up. So
We should just go under the boss and let Vanguard use his Sonic Rebounder.
yeah, we can try that. And we have the gunslinger with the ballistic shields, and you know, and two Vang. Oh no, only Vang one. Vang one. Yeah, try just hug below the boss and we heal through it. We have to just pre-bubble. We have 2 sages, so plenty of bubbles.
I'll put up the shield the first time.
What? Sorry?
I'll put up the shield the first time.
Okay, thanks. But let's try it at least. Let's try it. See how it goes.
I need just a quick recap of tactics.
Anybody else? Please share. Don't be afraid.
If you stop pulling, okay, you stop tanking, just tanking. I usually tank him.
Well, I can solo tank this. It's no problem.
Yeah, I know. I usually tank it there because the first ad spawns is around here. So I usually keep the boss so it's easier to cleave. For the melee, I talked with Dunk today, he wanted it in another position. So the thing is, he starts using collapse. When he starts casting that, you have to find a pillar. On the first spawns of pillars, it's very slow spawn. But you have to try find the closest, and optimally we all hog behind the same for AoE healing, but it's story mode and we can mark a person that we trust and can follow.
Who's my friend?
We should just take the closest one, you know, and all stay hogged so we don't have him jumping all over the place and lose, you know, running time. So try to stay hogged, hide behind the pillar and collapse them back in. And he has like a fucking shark.
Should I pick up an ad?
No, ignore those. Don't stand in the AoE circles they have. You just have to ignore them, but try, if you tank it, try keep the boss close to at least one ad for the AoE, so... but yeah, try to stay hogged somewhat, and don't get wrecked by the ads, the AoE stuff, so, but let's go.
Okay. Great.
This is a little bit longer stream than I intended. Wow, I didn't know we'll be doing World Ops.
I have faced such beasts before,
OBS
but
just tells
never
me that
one
I've
this
been
strong
online
to the
for
dark
about
side.
1.5 hours.
After collapse, make sure we're somewhat stacked because he's gonna jump around. I'm gonna help on one ad. Okay, collapse, hide behind the pillar, try to take the closest. If you need a grip, let me know.
It is most
Nice
likely the
healing
case, yeah. Maybe the chat doesn't
Try to
load
hook
for
up
everybody, maybe.
Yep.
Well, you know, I have a lot more
Start
people
slacking.
usually on Twitch. That's one of the
Okay,
reasons
here
why
we
the chat
go.
is a lot more alive there, usually.
Yeah, we can bubble that.
But we also have a lot less of the strange questions from random visitors. Random questions, I mean, why do you play that game?
Ads.
Why the hell is this game still alive?
Yeah, GG. Made a mistake. AoE shields. Nice usage of mid-pack, thank you Commerce.
I'll just roll it next time.
Yeah, you can, yeah. It's just nice to see you use mid-pack, it's not all does that. Even though that shit.
No, my team disbanded about a month ago. And I've decided not to look for another progression guild. Because I have a lot of work in my real life that prevents me from being able to raid on regular basis. So I'm taking it a little bit more casual.
Nice position and everything.
And trying to adapt and get used to that. It's still
We need
hard.
some DPS on the ad closest to the entrance, it's completely left alone. I'll finish off the middle one. Thank you. And hide obviously.
Oh, that was a turn.
That's weird.
What the fuck, I can't heal you. Oh! What the hell?
That's a bug I haven't seen before.
This first time, I don't know what happened.
I saw the cover was turning around.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I was standing right next to Wolf and I couldn't heal him.
No, the problem was the cover, like we stood like in the green zone that covers us, but then it would like turn around and then come back,
Yeah,
turn around,
yeah.
come back.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, just type /stock so we can wipe it out fast. I'm
Hi,
afraid
Trick.
we have to deal with
Yeah, I
some
was
trash, but
surprised
let's
as
see.
well. I've never seen that bug happen before.
No, I don't think so.
I feared it would end this way.
But then again, I haven't
The
been doing
galaxy
story mode a lot,
is
so
doomed.
I'm not sure if this is just a story mode related bug. I don't know, really don't know what to do about the expansion and fake false endgame that's gonna be available with it. I don't know if I wanna search for another progression hardcore guild that would be raiding 5 days a week until everything is cleared again. If those guilds exist actually, because I really doubt that the hardcore progression will be a thing with the new approach BioWare is taking. But at least for August and September, I'm happy being lazy and casual. With only 1 or 2 hours available every day, I don't really need the pressure of progression at the moment. And it's been 9 months since the release. We couldn't beat Koratani with our team for so long, I don't know. Kind of got disappointed. I can understand why I'm not able to beat Revan. It's highly demanding on class balance, and the Sentinel is one of the worst possible choices. Not that people haven't done it with the Sentinel and Marauder in their team, but
Yeah, let's go again. It
they
was
require
pretty
a
last
lot
time,
more
let's do it
experience
again.
than what our
Maybe
team had
I
with
have to
Revan.
shave off. I was slacking like an idiot, sorry about that.
Okay, 3, 2,
You
1.
have done well so far. Steel yourselves. I have faced such beasts before, but never one this strong with the dark side.
Ads. One right on the box, perfect. Collapse, get ready to hide. Finish up the ass, you can make it, Get ready to AoE shield the group. After the collapse. And hug on the boss, obviously. Get some bubbles up now, Edna. And ads. Thanks for help on level. Thanks. Collapse. Bubbles. Yeah, the closest to the boss doesn't really get any damage. But it's fine, just finish off the one you're on, get the one on the boss. And collapse hide, and make some pre-bubbles. Converse a bit closer. Get in the cross. Ads. And collapse. Get ready to hide. Pre-popple. And get ready to add some.
Trig, how is Elder Scrolls?
Devastation.
Did the game improve a lot after launch? I never played it myself, but I've heard it's really bad. Was really bad when it launched. Many people claimed it to be a very different game. Me too.
Nice one. Nice one.
There is a mechanic apparently, I just don't know what it is, never cared to learn it, because nobody wanted to undermine this thing with me.
Yeah, get ready to hide. Apples. Yep. You're close to burn. And get ready to hide? Never mind. Just... This is really I'm not even sure.
That's something I don't see every day.
Get in the cross.
Wow.
I get him up.
You have prevailed, but it will only get worse, and I can only do so much. Be bold and endure.
Ooh. Oh, of course it runs better and smoother. That's I have absolutely no doubt about that. Hi, DK. Welcome to the old YouTube stream.
Power string piano one. Set Pete boost. Set Pete P the boots.
What do you think about the free Galaxy Roam? Honestly, I have no clue. What do you mean?
Now, how much
What is
did
the
you
free
have
Galaxy
set
Roam?
this-wise? 3?
4, I think.
You have 4 sets. We'll check and check it. You have 4 sets.
And my boots worse than tons.
What, sorry?
My boots are worse.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it's just we have to get you cracking, so we know you will ascend. And Taunt has gotten so fucking much gear. But yeah, I would definitely look into what we talked about earlier in regards to do it to avoid all bitch.
I didn't know about that hint. Maybe I've missed it in the Q&A because I thought I read everything and watched the videos as well. As in, just like they did with the new abilities, all of the travels will be completely free. That's actually a very good idea. Although they are more or less ruining the economy of the game this way. Why would they make it expensive and now they're making it free? It doesn't make sense. Remember, everybody was upset when they upped the cost for traveling with your spaceship from one planet to another. Hi, Luisa. Welcome to you as well to my weird YouTube stream. To all of you guys who are watching YouTube stream for the very first time, how do you find it?
Yeah,
just short
Looney.
description. Good, nice, weird,
You take
the same,
curse on the left.
better,
John to the
Toto
two
crap.
others.
Wow, that's 2 words, Toto crap.
So just make sure that he's faced away, like usually, So that's basically it. And take note that some ads is taunting
How am
him,
I? Oh,
so you can basically
freakishly
shove them
hot,
out,
sweating
but they're
through
not
my
CC immune, so
ears.
You can see them if you pause.
Oh, that's something nobody
If you
would
don't
like
like
to
that
hear.
icon app, make sure you
Seriously,
face
it's
away from
extremely
the
hot
other way.
today.
Most of them
I have a hell of a lot of work all
Lighting.
week. My boss is on
Yeah.
vacation for a full month and I'm left
Just
to
let's
deal
go.
with all
He's not
kinds of
fighting.
clients and everything. In the worst possible moment, they've all left me. And the amount of work with the big project this summer is really frustrating.
Thanks for that, CC, John.
Too much bandwidth, yeah, that's one of the things
Curse
I
is up on
desperately want feedback on. Yes, I know it's a lot. 6,000 is really a lot. Although, it shouldn't be very different compared to the bandwidth YouTube uses for my regular videos. Do you mean that you never watch any of my other videos on high resolution because of the internet bandwidth? It is on 6,000 if you're curious to learn. Although everybody can check that with Stats for Nerds, right click on the video.
To whoever collects the most heads. I won't let Riven fail.
And Darren is up.
Just Darren, destroy them.
I see that he teleports in story mode as well. I haven't done the commander's hard mode for maybe more than 2 months now. Well, pretty much since my team stopped raiding. A little bit after that, I've actually learned. The sad part is I learned that offline that the team disbanded because I was working hard that days of the week and I wasn't able to even log to the game to see what was happening. It is a weird thing though, most of the guys went to play WoW, and currently I've been hearing from many sources that people are desperately bored and disappointed with WoW's lack of content update. Even though, yeah, I know, the game has shitloads of content compared to this one. But if you're a hardcore WoW player, you always need more.
There, my warriors!
Now it's fun.
Cynic, was that you?
Floors with your blood!
And Darren is up.
Well, the content here seems a lot for people who haven't played the game. The content in WoW seems a lot for people who haven't played the game. It's exactly the same, I suppose. This boss with pugs, ooh. It seems easy for the first 5.5-6 minutes, and then you see what the problem is when doing it with pugs. Did you at least have voice comm?
Let none survive!
Cynic, how did you discover my YouTube stream today? I believe YouTube sends an email notifications unless you're forbidding that, of course. That's a generally interesting question. How do you people find when I upload a new video? Do you follow my webpage? Do you follow Twitter, what I do there, Facebook? Your home pages here on YouTube? Do you visit manually the channels that you care about?
Team! You're in for it now!
Seriously? YouTube does that? Specifically delicate notification. Hey, look, there is a live stream for you.
Yeah, watch out.
Well, son of. Thanks. We must end this now. Let's finish this. Need a nice koto bath right about now.
I run to Looney, so don't bother.
Not like this. I go with honor.
Yeah, yeah, no mind. Otherwise, just run to the thing. The range, so no mind.
Two. Three guys do exactly the same during the morning with my breakfast or in the first half an hour after I get to the office, unless there is something emergent, something important to do.
Okay, set piece boots. No, that's bullshit. Pants and belts. So who can get 6 piece? Who can get anything? Tontor, can you use anything? Converse, anything? No?
Ah, so it's a smart
Converse?
system.
You should need some of this, I think.
Yeah, I could get 6 pieces with.
Maybe there isn't a
With
channel
what?
that I follow often enough,
Nobody else needs it.
because I don't think I get those notifications.
Grass and 6 piece. Let's go and kill Rowan. The trash is a bitch, just saying. Don't hesitate to use cooldowns, not in this pull, but I'll let you know when. So.
Wait, I'm coming.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I wish my mark was just as good as yours, so it's perfect, your mic.
I keep hearing myself, it's a bit irritating.
Yeah, I have same issues, so we'll try to deal with it. Okay, this room, Vulk told me to pull it. It's here, or where is it precisely, Vulk?
Here, behind the column.
Here. Yeah. And use cooldowns because they hit like a fucking chunk even on story mode, so watch out what you're doing. Just put them down here.
Yeah, but it will work if everybody's here.
Yeah, that's the point. Watch your wrist off.
Let's lag a little bit, shall we?
AoE behind them, watch it. Yeah, I'm CCing this loose out. There's one more you can pull in. He's stunned now. Is he too far?
Got him.
Yeah.
A little bit slow, but with 7 people, and remember we're doing story mode because people need gear, so it's obviously reasonable to be slow. But I like the AoE fast as a combat sentinel in
Can
this
we
move.
do it in 16 the last?
Not a
With this
lot,
the
but
best?
10,000 damage
We like it
isn't
the
bad.
best. We
Could be
hit
higher.
the range last time.
Can't we like ask some PvP to come help? Because then Converse and Etna can get a main head, you know?
Yeah, that's a strong point. I know that those who's online don't bother. So...
I mean, you're the guild master.
Yeah, but you know, the guild master kind of force people to do stuff they don't bother with, when, especially when you join for PvP only, so...
You can ask. Just like a favor, it doesn't... Like, no harm in asking, I guess. If you bother.
Imbu is their master.
Yeah, Imba is definitely master of PvP slots. I know they're fucking basing the PvP when they play. I'm about to piss myself here, man.
But isn't it Barloom over there?
Is there, really? How the hell did you guess that they're 198? I didn't mouse over them. I don't know, the debate about class missions versus branching story is really curious, and I'm eagerly waiting to see what BioWare is going to present us with. For example, the trailer announced the kneeling option. How different the whole game could be if in the very beginning you are allowed to have a choice, kneel before the Dark Emperor, the Eternal Emperor, whatever you want to call him, or fight against him. This could be a second story.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
see what
necessarily a
happened. People
dark
are
side,
talking,
although I'm sure
talking
that
about
the
PvP.
choice will be bound to
Yeah,
light
I
side
saw,
or
but
dark
isn't
side.
it Barloom
If
over
you
there?
kneel before the
Yeah, but
Emperor,
he's-
before Valkorion, this will be definitely a dark side option. And
I
I've
still
already
don't
had
understand
Sabroso
where
level
his
60 and
commander
prepared
disappeared.
to
I
start
talked with
doing
him
this.
today, and what he did was last time when we tried to make a raid on a Monday or something, then he decided to, because we didn't raid, then he decided to take out his command to his old server, German server.
Oh, that's something funny that
to get
maybe
the
I
gear
haven't
to go
showed
back,
you
so he
guys
got
yet,
carried on
but in
hardcore
here
fight
somewhere
night or
I'm trying with one
nice.
alacrity piece.
So
See?
the
It doesn't
plan
make
was to get up
absolutely
there and
any
get back
difference,
in
but I just wanted to
60s
taste
and
it.
blah,
To
blah,
test
blah,
it.
blah,
I
blah, blah.
tried
But I don't
last
know,
week
let's see.
with 2 alacrity pieces, but
We're not good.
really
We
doesn't
can
make
try
any sense.
60
Doesn't
manages. We had to try it
change
again.
anything.
We fail, and I'm, you know.
No, if it's... yeah,
They are,
we
yeah.
do need the DPS.
Most of them are
Yeah.
tokens or
That's how it was last
non-tokens
time.
from
Yeah.
198
But
or
that means that
192.
we need to come here next
And I've
week,
been
isn't it?
meaning for months
Yeah, but we
to
really should,
reorganize my
just try
inventory
to
and
relax
put it
with
in
it
order
and,
and just
we
stack
just
everything
have to
properly,
keep it
send
on,
it to
because
my
thing
olds
is,
that
you seem
may
to be
need
back,
it,
and I seem to be back, and I trust
but
you
I'm so
guys.
lazy doing this.
And we are close. You know, the summer's about to end, so people are
This
you know, I talk
laziness
with a
is
lot of people
with
last couple of
the
days
legacy bank.
individually, and it seems
Imagine
like
how
people
we
are
do
getting
that.
their ass
We did that
sorted
before.
and won't be FKM a lot, so we shouldn't do a lot of story modes, etc. And we should raid with the same people. And I'm very, very happy to see John's performance today. Very good on last fight. Nice to see quick on pickups, good on damage taking, etc. Is very good. And thank you, Luna, for popping in. Very much appreciated. But let's kill this shit. And I will let it go to the highest.
It is
roller,
surprising
this
that you actually recognize the look
because
of these
it is,
pieces, damn you.
No, I don't
never
want to be the
bothered
one to
remembering
decide
these
who gets the
things.
fucking main handed. Looney,
Welcome back for the last boss. The
Remind
guys
us
are a
quick
little
recap.
bit
I
afraid,
need to
or worried,
tank
not
him
afraid,
at this.
worried
Yeah,
that we
make
might
sure your
need
back
the
is
extra
here. I
8
fucked it up
DPS,
twice
judging by the
because,
gear
you
or
know,
something else. So
thing
I
is, you
think
wanna
that's
get
what they are
aggro.
doing right now.
And I mean, you need aggro because you know DPS pop all that shit, so you have to be very careful where your ass is. The thing, just make sure the pillars will disappear, then we'll go to the next. And that's the only tricky part about the fight for tanks. It's just to make sure we don't get knocked out. There will be those swords that spins around. You don't have a knockback, do you? I'm pretty sure you don't.
No.
Okay, shit class. Yeah, we sold it. I got knocked back, Don got knocked back, Edna got knocked. Yeah, we're gonna solve it. So, well, let's go. It's very easy. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that. It's very hard.
Yeah,
so.
a million to the guild ban.
1 million.
Yeah. Let's go. If you fuck it up, we can't rush you. Just wait, then we can rush you later. So, we'll get you there.
Okay, going in. 3, 2.
My Ravagers understand what you do not.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a blade I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'll take the last here. There. Yeah, they have to be. You have to kite it. Whoever it's on, have to kite it to the edge as close as possible.
Well,
Yeah,
Trick,
we'll
I
get
don't
into
know
the
when you
fight if
joined,
we do
but
the right rate frames,
if you
we
came
just
here
try to
before the
call out
Underlurker,
that.
you may remember that we enraged
So you don't
him in the
mix up
very
the
end.
healing.
I hope you're right, though. I don't want to wipe on Revan. Revan is, funnily
shit,
enough,
thanks.
one of the easiest
Well,
bosses in story mode,
whatever.
and absolutely by far the hardest boss in hard mode. It's a very weird situation with this boss. It is,
nice to
as a
see
matter
you
of
guys.
fact, depressingly boring in story mode. We were all very disappointed the first time we beat it in
Okay,
December.
move to the next pillar. There's a. I can punch it a bit. There. There's one more on you here. Yeah.
It's time. HK, I have need of you.
HK. I still need that fucking pet. I
Come
don't
here,
have it.
droid.
Such
Is there a
flat.
notification for them? Notification for what? Reward?
You just buy it.
Can we buy?
Yeah, in the legacy.
I thought you have to first complete whatever.
Oh,
first
the
time.
first time?
Yeah.
He has even corrupted my friend.
Holy
Look
shit!
at how nobody moves away.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him with that. Yeah, make sure you're inside the circle. Get inside. But spread now when you get these small bombs in you. And optimally we stack a bit up for extra healing or easier healing.
Well, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know which one, there will never be a nightmare version of Revan, you know? They've confirmed it, there will never ever be a nightmare version of these ops. There will never be a new operation in nightmare mode,
Yes,
it's gonna be
that's
from now on just story mode and hard mode. The old nightmares will keep living in the game. They will not be removed. The nightmare will remain probably with exactly the same challenges, mechanics, and DPS requirements and everything else. But there won't be any new one.
I am with you. Be
And
strong.
seeing how casual the game is going, I don't think it needs a nightmare. There will be nobody doing it. So BioWare will not spend the needed time balancing it and tweaking it and fixing bugs. So it's better to not worry about nightmares at all than have them totally bugged and RNG nightmare. RNG nightmare is what I meant to say. I also expect that they will nerf the hard modes, yeah. Or maybe knowing that there will be nothing new for the next almost 1 year after the release of the expansion, maybe they'll do exactly the opposite. They will tune up the old content to a nightmarish level, and there will be no new mechanics. I don't expect that. I'm just thinking of a possibility of making the bosses hit harder, having more HP, taking longer to beat down, and things like that. The simple way of making harder content.
You are welcome to the short cooldown.
I hope that's not the case. I hope the hard modes are tweaked accordingly. If they have to be easier, make them easier. Just don't make them unnecessarily harder. I'm afraid not enough of the hardcore players will be remaining in the game to take on the increased hard mode challenge.
It is on converse, this sword.
And I'm sure that BioWare knows that very well. Ooh. Yeah, the game is definitely extra laggy tonight. I'm playing with, what is this? 25, 28 FPS. It's supposed to be above 40. Even here. What the hell? Did I leap to this thing? Ha! Can't be that silly.
You are all fools!
Well, Tseng. Watch out.
Do not let him win. The Force is with you.
It's a good time to regen.
I hope they tune the boss, the new boss mechanics, if there will be new mechanics, accordingly for player skills, not for RNG. That was weird.
And it's very important, all DPS here. You need less inclusive.
No! I won't be denied!
Yes, you will.
I will never give in!
Yes, you will.
There's a sword, it is on. It's on punch, thank you.
You are all fools! Vengeance
Yeah,
will
get
be
ready to
mine.
use your raid cooldowns if you have it.
You cannot stop the sacrifice!
Think of how many lives the Emperor will consume. You would save this world only to destroy all of existence?
Bye bye, Zed. Thank you for joining. It won't be long now. We just beat this boss and I'll probably stop it as well.
I can't believe you! It's madness that you would stop me from saving the galaxy!
Woohoo, no enrage, no wipes.
Oh,
Nice.
congrats on that. Zach.
Yeah, we know what the gear drop will be from Revan, so there is no point delaying it. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me for these 2 hours. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm very eager to see parts of the gameplay from this stream tonight and compare it to Twitch. Tomorrow is Friday, unless I'm extremely busy. Unfortunately, I expect to be. I would try and save an hour or 2 for some kind of a gameplay playthrough, probably with another old, doing some leveling on Twitch, of course. Tomorrow, if I will be streaming, it's
Jesus.
gonna be on Twitch.
Okay,
Have a
no
good
one
evening,
saw that.
everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, roll for the main hand. I go for highest roll, so knock yourself out. Converse, go, 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 go.